Revolt TV tonight.
Tell me a little bit about you working with Kendrick and 2 Chainz.
Does it bother you when I call you Kanye Kardashian?
I really like music, and when people make good music, I'll find it.
I might not have the song of the day, but I got the donkey today. This is the most fearless generation of all time.
Do you want me to take my pants off right now? Y'all look crazy.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlagmane Tha God.
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday. It's officially the weekend in some places.
Woo-hoo. Thursday is the day. Good morning, everybody.
DJ Envy is tired this morning.
I am tired. And you know, the crazy thing is, I didn't even go out last night. I actually slept.
Well, maybe you should start going out and not sleeping anymore. You won't be so tired.
Well, it was the first night I actually did sleep, but I don't know.
That was some fake excitement just now. Woo, 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 woo. Would you woo, woo, woo?
Now, this morning, Wale will be joining us, so we'll get to kick it with the dark-skinned brother with the light-skinned tendencies.
Yes, he's definitely dark-skinned with light-skinned tendencies.
So we'll kick it with Wale this morning. What you guys did last night? Anything?
I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. I think I'm still jet lagged from Vegas.
Really? 4 days later?
Yeah, one of my friends is in town from LA, and so we just hung out, and at a certain point I was like, all right, well, it's time for me to go to sleep.
Okay. What about you, Charlagmane?
My daughter had an open house at her school, so I went to that, and then I came home and watched Black-ish.
What happens at open house?
Just walk around and meet the teachers.
I don't know. I was asleep, yo. I ain't even gonna lie.
You walk around, you meet the teachers. They tell you about the curriculum, how the class goes throughout the day. I had to go through two this week, but
that's why when you was calling me, I couldn't pick up because I was in the auditorium listening to the principal talk. But I was
it'd be boring,
man.
Lord, it feel like
mercy.
You're in class again. The desk be all
Lord
small.
have mercy.
I saw Charlamagne's daughter in the airport. She is really, really cute. I was like, are you sure?
What's she trying to say?
She look like her mama.
What's she trying to say?
Listen, there's no man alive that should want their daughter to look like them. Absolutely
Envy wants
not.
his kids to look like him.
Nah, my son looks like me. My daughter don't look like me. You look like my wife.
You should pray, because I don't care how handsome a man you are, you're going to make an ugly-ass woman. Unless you're Jared Leto. Jared Leto, you have a beautiful daughter.
Oh, stop it. All right, well, we got front page news popping off. What we talking about?
Well, this is tragic. A woman in Pennsylvania is blamed for her own rape. And I'll give you the details about that.
What? Okay, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's go. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news now. In Thursday night football, the Giants will watch the Redskins tonight. Now let's talk about this woman that's blamed for her own rape.
Yes, and a woman in Pennsylvania, a 24-year-old typist, was working at the state prison at Rockview in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, and she was attacked last year. She was choked unconscious and raped for 27 minutes by an inmate, Omar Best. He had been convicted 3 times previously for sex-related crimes. Now, what they are saying is that he still was allowed to have unsupervised access to the offices of female employees. They are also blaming the state for the rape, but they're saying that the prison superintendent, she got fired, but they're saying that she was somehow responsible for her own rape. That was the state's response to her lawsuit against them. So it's victim shaming.
Yeah, they still victim blaming in 2014?
That's crazy.
Jesus.
So he is serving a life sentence for the woman's rape. But I don't understand how in any way the state could say that it was her own fault.
Yeah, especially a guy who has shown a history of sexual assault. That's what he does.
Crazy.
So how is it her fault?
The victim had actually complained twice to her boss about a week before the attack that she felt uncomfortable and unsafe with Omar Best coming into her office.
You
and
think?
She was assured that he would no longer have access to her office. But then he went there. He was saying that he was going to take out her trash. He grabbed her from behind, choked her until she passed out. She tried to blow a distress whistle she carried, but no one heard it. And they said the prison was also understaffed as well.
Oh, see, they're trying to avoid a lawsuit.
Absolutely.
That's
what
exactly
they're trying
what's
to
going
do.
on.
Yeah.
And she should sue the ish out of him. Now,
yeah.
She is suing.
let's talk about these veterans mad at Obama.
Yeah, so I saw this picture. Now, our President Obama, was saluting, I guess, 2 of the military officers, and he got off the plane, and he was holding a styrofoam cup. And they're mad that he didn't put the cup down, and he gave a salute while holding the cup in his hand. I don't know if you saw the picture, but people are going on.
Yeah, I seen it.
He should have put the cup down. Or at least put the cup to another hand and saluted the thing. You can't just come out the plane sipping lean.
He might have been in a rush. He had to get to where he had to get to.
That's the point, though.
He does it every day. One day he might have been in a rush. He had to go. He might have had an open house to go to with his daughter.
If you're sending troops off to go battle ISIS or whatever, the least you could do is move your styrofoam cup to the other hand and salute the troops.
He had his bag in his other hand.
No, it can't be that half-hearted, dog. It can't. Not right now.
He
not
had
right now.
something in his other hand.
Nah,
and he was
Well, people are saying this is indicative of the disrespect that he has for the Marines and for people that he's sending off to war.
Exactly. You're sending people off to war. You can't give a half-hearted salute. You can't. Not as the head of state. You can't do that.
He saluted them. He had something in his left hand.
Obama supporters in his defense are pointing out, and there's a picture of George W. Bush, who was once photographed giving a salute while holding his dog, and nobody said anything about that.
Yeah, but he probably had his dog in his other hand. He probably gave a full salute. You can't salute with the hand that you got a cup in.
No, I think he saluted with the dog in his right hand, saluting with the dog like did one of those things.
No.
No, the dog is under his other arm.
No, it didn't. I saw
You can't salute with the dog.
I tried, Obama.
And that's all I'm saying.
You think he had the dog on his head?
That's all I'm saying. All Barack had to do was put his cup of lean in his other hand and salute the troops full on. That's it.
This is the first time he's done it.
Yeah, but right now you're sending troops off to war. Now is the time to be giving full salutes,
White House spokesman said
White host. You're right. White host on Fox News say Barack was wrong.
White House spokesman says the president has the highest amount of respect for men and women in uniform, and he has the highest amount of respect for the men and women who are responsible for operating the presidential helicopter.
All right. All right, well, that's some front page news. Now, tell them why you're mad. If you're upset, you need to vent. 800-585-1051. Hit us up right now. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you're having a bad morning. Yeah, it was kind of disrespectful. It was kind of.
That's what I'm talking. Listen, man, come on,
Well, if you're watching Revolt, you can see both pictures on there.
Because I just watched the video. It was like one of them. I gotta go.
Exactly. You can't do that. You're sending troops off the war. You can't give a half-hearted salute, man. That's kind of a big deal, man.
It looks like he got a basketball game to go to or something.
Nah, come on, you can't do that.
585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You know what? Sometimes things just tick me off. If it pisses you off too, you gotta tell them why you mad, son, on the Breakfast Club.
All right, Angela Yee, you upset for any reason?
No.
No, not at all. Well,
I don't think so. I got to think about
I
am mad, but I don't want to say because I don't want to get arrested.
Oh, okay, well, let me tell you why I'm mad. I took my kids to the hospital with a doctor yesterday for their doctor's appointment and their physicals. And I'm mad at the doctor. And I know that the kids are supposed to get shots and the babies are supposed to get shots, but it just hurts me to see them kids cry like that to get them needles. And I'm not going to lie, I wanted to put hands on the doctor yesterday.
You got shots too, right?
I got a needle yesterday too, but I only cried a little bit. But my kids cried, and that yelling of a cry really hurts my heart because there's nothing you can do. You know to cry, you know the tears are about to come. You just want to put hands on the doctor one time and say, yo, stop.
Put hands on the doctor?
Giving my kids needles, but... I mean, they need it, but that hurt. That's why I'm mad.
That's so weird.
What about you, Charlagmane?
I'm mad that the reason we're telling y'all why we're mad is because the phones here at the Breakfast Club aren't working right now. All that money they're making up here and the phones don't work. Who didn't pay the bill and got us cut off?
Well, we got the phones working now.
Oh, we paid the bill?
We paid the bill.
Oh, yeah. See, we got in at 6 o'clock, so we paid the bill, and it took about 15 minutes to kick back on.
Yep.
So, yeah, we back up and running
We
now.
finally paid the bill.
So you paid the bill?
Yes. All right. So tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You gotta tell them why you mad, son, on the Breakfast Club.
David from the Bronx, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad because my job hating on me, man. They trying to expire, man.
I ain't doing nothing wrong.
I ain't doing nothing wrong, no. They trying to
That's what you all say. What you did wrong? Did you leave the building to go smoke some weed?
Well, who doesn't like you?
My boss. They don't like black people. All the black people.
Oh, now it's a race thing. So why hire you in the first place then? Let me tell you something, right? If I was a boss that didn't like black people, I wouldn't hire you in the first place.
I didn't get hired by him, though. I got hired by the black guy that left.
There you go. Affirmative action.
Where do you work at?
I work at building services. I'm a supervisor.
Okay, so why you think he don't like you? Tell me what you could be doing better. Take some personal responsibility. What could you be doing better?
Oh, I do everything better. I come in when I'm not supposed to. I work all type of overtime.
Oh, okay.
All right, well.
I don't know what to tell you.
Is there somebody above him that you could talk to?
The president of the company is 25. Like, he inherited the company. It's like I work for a rich white kid.
Oh, you can forget it. You might as well go look for another job, man.
Yeah, why don't you go work with a lot of black people like BET or something?
Damn it, man. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Lynn from Georgia.
Hey, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad because I'm a nurse and I take care of a quadriplegic, so in the morning we give her a shower. And the CNA that comes in is an older white woman, and she never takes a shower, and she always smells like mustard and onions while we're showering.
Gross.
Late.
You got to tell her. You got to say, man, you need to wash your funky ass.
Damn it, man.
It ain't nothing wrong with telling somebody they need to wash their funky ass.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Sharon from Elizabeth. I'm mad because I woke up late. I had to get my hair done, and now I've got to go to work late.
Okay. Did you call in and let them know you're going to be late?
Yeah.
All right, so good. Take your time and chill now.
Yeah, but it's just like a black person to be late for getting their hair done.
No, stop it.
I know, I'm just messing with
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Ronnie from Virginia.
Tell them why you mad, bro.
Hey, I'm mad because y'all think the president has only done that once. That's the second time I've seen him salute with his hand up.
Who, Barack
with
Obama?
something in his hand. Yeah.
Well, what you expect from a black president? Let's make everything a race issue this morning. What you expect from a black president?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I can't make it a race thing. I'm a white guy that listens to y'all every morning, and I enjoy y'all's show. But let me tell you, me being in the military, that upsets me. You know,
Did it upset you when George W. Bush had the dog in his arm when he did it?
If he had it in his left hand and he saluted properly with his right hand, then so be it, because I have to do it on a daily basis. If I have something in my hands, I have to switch hands so that I can salute properly.
Now, I saw the picture of George Bush. George Bush was disrespectful, too, because that was a half-hearted salute, and Barack Obama gave a half-hearted salute, too, and I believe you troops deserve more than a half-hearted salute, man.
I completely agree. We deserve a lot more than that.
I agree. And how hard is it just to...
Security should have ran and grabbed that cup from him.
I don't know about all that, but all
that.
Barack had to do was simply switch hands and give the troops a salute. You're sending troops off the war, dog. Come on, man.
All right, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, you can give us a call. We'll put you on the air.
And we're making everything a race issue this morning. So next hour, Wale's black ass will be here.
With light-skinned
stop
tendencies. You stupid.
If you get a chemical pill, he'll be light-skinned, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Definitely a beige person underneath that dark skin.
Wale will be joining us next hour, but we got rumors coming up next.
Oh, man, and I hate to have to talk about this, but Amber Rose and Wiz Khalifa, their marriage is coming to an end. I'll tell you what we do know about her filing for divorce so far. Also, since we're talking about breakups, let's talk about this couple. They had a transsexual cheating scandal, but she said she loves her husband so much and doesn't want the marriage to end.
Okay, we'll get into all that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Wale will be joining us in a little bit, but let's get to these rumors. Amber Wiz, it doesn't look too good.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is the Rumor Report, the hottest and the latest gossip. Get up to date with Angela Yee.
So Amber Rose has filed for divorce from Wiz Khalifa. She's convinced that he's been cheating for months and that he's a serial cheater. And according to her side of things, he makes lame excuses that don't hold water. Now, she filed these documents yesterday, and according to sources close to her, they said since the beginning of Wiz's tour in July, she thought he was cheating. She said she wanted to join him on tour, but he kept coming up with all kinds of excuses that she should stay home with their 1-year-old, which is not a bad excuse, you know. She said he tried to show dominance. He told her that he's the breadwinner. He needs to be left alone to make money. And she needs to stay home and, you know, whatever. But Wiz also thinks that Amber was cheating on him with Nick Cannon and that she's making up these allegations now to kind of cover up for herself. So basically, they both are probably cheating on each other.
Hey, man, I'm not going to go jump to that conclusion, but I know one thing. I'd love to be Wiz Khalifa's weed man right now.
Why?
I bet you he's smoking heavy.
Oh, boy.
Stressed out.
Well, they do have a prenup, right? And according to sources, Amber is not trying to challenge the prenup at all. It does provide spousal support. Everybody always acts like a prenup is a bad thing, but a prenup is just a contract. You make it whatever it is. So maybe it's something that is still pretty generous toward her. He's still on the Cash Kings list, according to Forbes magazine.
I wonder why they had to jump straight to divorce, though. I mean, what, they've been married like a year?
It's only been a year.
They got a kid together now. Like, you can't try to go to some counseling.
But you don't know what they've been doing or what they've been going through. I mean, we only know that she filed divorce, but, you know, maybe they were going through counseling. True. Maybe they were having troubles. Maybe it was rocky, you know?
We never know what a person is going through.
And, you know, we kept hearing rumors that they had a very rocky relationship and things
I never heard those rumors.
I never heard rumors either.
I heard them.
So why you never reported them? You do rumor report every day.
We did discuss it.
I didn't know that.
We did discuss it, and sometimes until things really break online, I'm not going to just give that up because
I saw them a couple times last month. They look happy as them.
I thought I
happy as
just
can
seen
be.
them together.
We were actually with them hosting Wiz's show.
At the
and
iHeart Theater.
She was there.
And she just did a twerk video because her man was
Went
number
number one.
Yeah.
Just last week you was twerking for him.
I don't know, man.
She was. I don't know.
All right, well, let's talk about another cheating scandal that happened. Kendra Wilkinson and Hank Basket now. He was caught with a transsexual, and the woman actually went ahead. Her name is Ava Sabrina London, and did a whole entire thing about it, did interviews.
Now, transsexual. Just explain a transsexual.
She had surgeries to become a woman.
Okay.
Okay, now, Kendra recently did her first interview about it. She talked about how she found out the news. She asked him if he had cheated with a transsexual, and he said no, it wasn't true. So she believed him, but then at one point the story was about to drop, and he did have to admit that, you know, something happened. And she admits that he still denies that he did anything wrong, but she said, I just can't have him in the house right now. I've come so close to the divorce. I've met with lawyers, but I can't forget we have 2 kids. And she said she's hurt, but this is the man that I love so much. I really don't want this marriage to end, and I don't know what to believe. One thing I do know is that Hank isn't gay, and I don't believe he has a transsexual fetish. So she said their new season does start October 3rd, next Friday.
All right. That's good, man. Get a man a break, man. Let him learn from his mistakes.
And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. When we come back, Wale will be joining us, so don't go anywhere. His new Chris Brown, Usher, Rick Ross's new flame. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. The last time this guest stopped through, he left in the middle of the interview to go to the bathroom.
That
so
was the second to last time.
Oh, that was the second last time. We want to make sure you get
Nothing wrong with that.
breaks this time. Wale!
Nah, we good. What up?
Let me do a gum check.
No, we good.
Okay, good.
You be chewing the gum too hard.
Now, a lot has changed since the last time you've been here.
No, not much. It was like
A little
a couple
bit.
weeks ago.
You left Rock Nation.
Oh, yeah.
And you signed with LeBron James management. Now, what do they know about music?
What do you broke the
fix his
mic
mic
already?
Gosh.
You just walked in. Everything was
My mic was
fine.
working. Well, you know, they couple things about brands and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't really need no help on the music side. It's like the brand stuff is what I'm on right now. So.
And you're a sports fanatic anyway, so.
Yeah, but you know.
Does that mean you'll get involved in more?
You ain't signing with the Wizards.
Actually, I do. I have a job with the Washington Wizards.
Word, okay.
Whoop, whoop.
We can't.
In your
Can we
face.
go into that now? Yeah. I got.
Well, too late now.
Brand,
Too late now, you already started.
brand ambassador, but
Oh, that's dope.
you know, so yeah, you know, just one of the magnificent things that I do.
Are you gonna reach back out to people like Mark Ronson?
I wish, but you know, Mark don't need nothing, so he's hard to reach.
Yeah, so you wrote that on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw you
man.
tweet that. I was like, I never thought about it. Like you was like, Mark, he don't mess with you anymore. It's true industry behavior.
It is, you know, but anywhere I word it, it'd be like, oh, he's whining. So I just encourage people to just kind of like read between the lines, because I ain't trying to say nothing, because I'm not trying to.
But he discovered you though.
He didn't discover me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, what happened was, that's just something that sounds cool when you sign. But like, now we big boys now, we can tell the real story. What happened was I was, you know, doing the local circuit, go-go's and like, you know, street stuff, rapping on U Street, on Achilles Cafe, with Listen Band, Backyard Band, all that back home. And he had found one of my songs, and, you know, it passed from one person, he played it on the show. And he asked me to come and do a freestyle for him. I did it. I came in, you know, and like, I'm a hungry, you know, rapper from D.C. So I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm trying to get a record deal. Like, and he kind of like, oh, we'll see. So what happened was, I think her name was Leah Rose. I believe her name was
Double
Leah.
XL.
Double XL. She called Rich Klyman, I believe, and told Rich, yo, you got to sign this kid. He's hot. So Rich Klyman brought me back in and said, Mark, sign him. Mark was kind of, but when he started hearing the buzz, Mark started hearing the buzz, you know what I'm saying? And then things blew up. Lil Wayne did that Nike Boots remix, and then it blew up. That, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, oh, all right.
I better get it now.
Yeah. So, you know, that's Rich. That's why me and Rich was always like this. You know what I'm saying? And then I made a lot of sacrifices. Like, I was on tour. I did all these tours with Mark. Like, I had a crazy, like, buzz back here for my main deal, for my distribution deal. and I just followed Mark. I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna stay down with Mark. All right, you want me to say he's discovered me? That's what we're gonna say? Okay. He discovered me. All right. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to sound like at that point I wanted to sound with Def Jam or Capital, who was saying all these things they was gonna do for me, but it was like sound with Mark, do Interscope. I was like, all right, well, let's do it.
That deal went left, and then
it didn't work out too well.
And that went left because when Mark signed the deal, you know, Mark was hot as fish grease at that point. And he, you know, those promises like, he's producer of the year. He did Amy Winehouse project. So Jimmy Iovine is assuming that he gonna come in and make hits for their artists.
Right.
He never did that.
He didn't.
Read between the lines. So, you know, who got suffer because of that?
Oh. So Mark Ronson didn't do for Jimmy what he wanted, so Jimmy won't do for Wale.
It's how the game go. It's how the game go. You know, Jimmy, you know, that ain't on Jimmy. Whatever. And you never once heard me go bad on Mark. Be like, well, he didn't do.
Right.
I just said, all right, well, we gonna thug it out. We gonna go, we gonna turn up, we gonna make the music we wanna make, and we gonna do it without no cosign or no like, you know, musical genius person. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I did.
So one of the reasons he probably don't throw beats your way now is because he probably never really believed in the first place.
I mean, he don't, what beats he, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really making no beats like that anyway. Like, he not in this world. He doing this stuff over there. He blowing them up. He blowing stuff up over there. Like, he getting it in London, but, you know, I'm not, I never want to sound like that angry rap dude that's pointing fingers, so I just try to be careful, you know what I'm saying, what I say. I was so green back then, dog. Like, I was so green, and looking back then, I was, man, look, even when I did Chillin', like, I was so green and everything, because so much was different, man. I just took everything that they did. They changed the video. I'm talking about Lady Gaga was half naked in the original Chillin'. In between two tractor trailers doing the Beyonce uh-oh dance. Like, right when we about to send it on the MTV, they I forgot Mark Joe. I forgot the I don't want to say the wrong manager name, but he called, was like, no. You know, she's not a video girl. She's not doing that. We don't want to portray it like that.
Damn.
Changed it. Changed the video. The song was different.
Right.
The song, the day before we were submitted to Jimmy was like, I want it like this. It makes sense like this. So I was like, what about that way? I was like, all right, well, I don't want to be the angry. I don't want to be that
I'm just rocking with whatever y'all say.
How far are you along with this new project, with your new album?
On all my albums, I work to the very last second. I work till he be like, all right, you ready? Last one? I'm like, no, let me, one more ad-lib. Like, one more, one more thing, please. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always working.
Okay.
I was reading that Pete Rock produced on the album.
We got some stuff. We got some stuff. I mean, but I don't have no features right now other than Jeremiah and Usher.
Right. I like the Jeremiah song.
Somebody messed up your look with that single. You supposed to get the big iHeartMedia rollout.
Somebody leaked
it. Then it leaked.
Somebody leaked the heme, man.
You feel like that was sabotage? Or?
Again, man, I don't want to be baited into these.
I
will not be baited.
Was it the radio people at Atlantic?
The game got this against me, man. That shit. These
You don't have any news that are going to leak out, do you?
Huh?
You don't have any news that are going to leak out also?
No. What? No. No.
Now, as one of the leaders of the new school in this rap game, does it bother you, and I'm going to tell you why I'm thinking about this, does it bother you when you put out a record and it doesn't get the reception that like a Kendrick record does or a Drake record does?
Yes. Absolutely.
Whose fault do you think that is? Because I'm going to tell you why
maybe it's mine. Because, you know, Kendrick dropped that joint yesterday, and they're like, oh, nobody makes feel-good rap. What? Like, you going to tell me I ain't make Sunshine? Like, I made Sunshine. Sunshine's a damn good record. That record is important to me.
Right.
It's important to the communities. It's important to our society. It's important to let people know that's happening, that somebody's saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when that falls short, it does affect me. Like, you guys want to champion clappers, or you guys want to define me off clappers and shit like that? Like, define me off Black Heroes. Define me off Gullible. You know what I'm saying? Define me off Curse of the Gifted. Define me off Bricks. Define me off the idea of a young black man trying to encourage people to embrace their gifts, encourage people to have ambition. And define me off that.
Well, I find you to be very versatile. I say that much, absolutely.
But you know, they say Pac, you know, one of the reasons with like he was growing so hard with the thug life is because he's like, in order to change society, we have to be of it. We have to be of the communities that we plan on changing.
You got to put the medicine in the candy.
And that's what I'm doing. Like, that's what I always intended on doing. 600 bands. Oh, Ross gave me the hook to 600 bands. Okay. Let me take that and let me try and make it a motivational song. Like, Ross gave me this record to be this, but I said, let me make it that. Chain music. Let me take Chain So Big Can't Pop My Collar. Let me talk about how we slaves to materialism. Let me make a song called Vanity about that shit. Let me make Golden Salvation. How you gonna champion Nas, I Gave You Power, and not even mention Golden Salvation? So that's when developed. That's when this real chip on the shoulder developed with me. Like, okay, you don't like how I talk, you don't like whatever, you don't like how I dress, whatever the like, cool. But don't say it ain't happening. Don't ignore it from happening. Because then you sound like a hypocrite. You sound like, oh, I like when Pac do it, I don't like when Wale do it. I like when Nas do it, I don't like when Wale do it. Like, don't do that, though. Have some water, please.
But the reason I brought that up is because yesterday, when we're talking about Kendrick's record, and I'm saying that, the three people that are always in the discussion are Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. Immediately on Twitter, everybody like,
you forgot Wale.
What's up with Wale though? What's up with Wale though? So it's like the people see it. So is it something with the label? Like, what's not connecting to that?
I just want, like, I know, like I said, I'm not no media darling. Like, I'm not gonna be.
That's one thing. He's not. He's not.
These white girls that with these top 40 records that go #1 off the break, they not gonna call Wale to do a song. They not.
You got a song with Gaga though. That's your first joint.
That was Jimmy. That was off the break. Okay. They not going. And now that you got people like Iggy Azalea, and they definitely not gonna call us like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that ain't no knock on her, but it's just like, they want what they know. They want what's of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna call Wale to get on no like, we gotta be in the trenches, man. Like, me and Rose, we go to Magnolia Projects. We posted out there shooting a video to touch the people. Some motherfuckers should just get a song written for them, record it, forget about it, do one call in one radio station, that motherfucker go #1. You know what I'm saying? So we other shit. So it is frustrating. Like, when you make songs and you try to lead and not be a preachy, like, or not try to be all like holier than thou type. Like, I'm letting y'all know I eat oodles and noodles too, man. Like, I eat that shit with a f***ing Kool-Aid and.
Like, you have to stop cursing so much so we could play this interview.
But you told me I could cuss.
I didn't tell you that. Who told you that?
Some point you told me that.
No, I never said that. I just want to make sure we play this. That's
okay,
all.
So look, you can't. All I'm trying to say is, like, it's very frustrating when you try to lead, and it's like, it almost shows you the society we live in is like a self-loathing society, and I don't know if black culture has ever been like that ever. Like, we were so proud to be black when we had all that had our afros out. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, Black Panther Party, like, everybody was loving each other. Like, there was a whole lot of illegitimate, children and all that, and a lot of deadbeat fathers and that. That's one thing we've improved on. But the loving of black people, the loving of ourselves, of our urban culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a big hole in that.
When Childish Gambino was here, he was talking about how he wants to be like a big and white artist. Like, he described Will Smith as big and white, and I'm like, why can't you be?
I think he meant like
big and black, great. Why you just can't be black and great?
But I don't even know if it's possible though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. Sometimes I sit up there like, am I failing because I'm dark skinned, or is it because I'm crazy? What? Like, I don't know, because Drake and Cole, they like.
First of all,
I don't know.
But Wale, you cannot. You can't. First of all, you don't think that you're failing at all.
That's real,
because
though.
You're not failing.
I want more for myself.
Okay, but you can't say that you're failing.
As a person that sleeps in the studio and obsesses over, like, writing music, I want more for myself.
But no, you're awkward though.
Why is he awkward?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's a standoffish person. If you don't know him, you won't talk to him because you're like, I don't know what's gonna come out of his mouth. All the people that he named, you can approach them and feel comfortable.
Nah, I don't believe that.
I don't know about all that.
I've been in the club with Wale, and I ain't seen Wale talk to one person.
Because why? I don't know them.
I don't know them.
If you come after me though, you come after me, then it's all good.
Let me tell a Wale story.
Here we go.
Because this is why exactly. And I understood what Wale was saying then. Wale comes in the club, he's cooling. He shows me his Twitter. His dude's like, yo, that's Wale. I should go slap him, whatever. So now you on guard. You're like, well, where these dudes at that want to slap me? Whatever, where they at? Not on no, he's scared, but Now he's feeling away because there's some dudes that are in the club, in the crowd, that will never approach him, tweeting that they want to slap him. Right. I can understand where the social
and that same thing happened at the WWE event where somebody was talking ish, and then you really went over.
I just be trying to see what's up.
You really went over to him.
If my Twitter telling me I'm a tough guy,
it ain't on no tough guy, but it's just be so frequent. Today we could just be like, yo, let's do it.
But they know it gets you, so they keep doing it.
Nah, but I want to see I want to look you in your eye. You tell me that. That's all.
One out of.
Listen, I just want to know though.
If people say they're gonna slap you and then people walking up to you giving you dap wanting pictures, you got to look out for everybody. It might be one of those guys that's trying to sneak me or something.
It's always like that though, because I was it was my man Cass' birthday party, and then I thought I was dapping somebody. He was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I was like, "Buddy,
who are you?
What you mad for? First of all, nah, Instagram, Twitter. Okay, no, what's up? You want to do it? Okay, what?" And then it's all the rah-rah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be tough. Like, look at me. I'm not trying. But if you want to do that, like, let me know. We can do that if that's what you want to do. And there's a lot of that going on. So I'm just trying to find out where's the disconnect at? What are we doing here? Because, you know, it's a lot of like, oh, man, when I see him, this, that, and the third. Like, where y'all be at? Where y'all be at? And why is it so frequent? Like, why is it so, like, everybody want to do something all the time? Like, and nobody doing that.
Because you react to it?
That's the reason why.
That does, to me, psychologically, that don't make sense though. Like, oh, because he reacts, I'm gonna.
Like to get a reaction. At him.
But
they do it to me. They do it to show.
But I don't. Okay. But think about it though. But like, okay, I'm emotional. So what else?
Like if somebody says something to me,
did you win money?
I just block them. That's
play Madden, dog. Like play 2K.
They don't want. You can't be dark skin with light skin tendencies.
Yeah. Okay. Look. But check this out. Y'all ready?
Right.
He's emotional. He's gonna react. So what? Did you win?
They like to see
Did you win? Play 2K. Play Madden.
I feel what you're
saying. Go get a girlfriend. What? So what?
So you got me to react. What do you get from that?
What happens now? Yeah, I react. Oh, Wale ain't reacted.
Right.
They video it and they put it on real stuff.
Oh, well,
you know what I think
did you win money?
No.
You back to working them KFC.
Wale tweeted me back.
You work at Golden Corral.
I think sometimes people feel like they show love and people don't acknowledge that, but as soon as somebody shows some hate, that's when people want to respond.
But
and that does happen.
No. You know what it is on Twitter? It is simple as this. I respond to way more positivity than negativity. But it's like that reverse psychology, like, oh, I'm going to say this. You don't even respond to negativity, Wale. Yes. I knew that one was going to work. He responded to that. Like, that's all that is. Right. That's all that is.
Now, that's true. Even as a media personality, we're trained to spot that. Like, I go to, like, before you came in, I'll go to your Twitter, see what was going on. I noticed the Mark Ronson, and I noticed somebody saying, why you don't put out enough music?
And I said,
check my Wikipedia.
Go to my Wikipedia, and it'll show you that I've dropped a project or two every year for the past 7 years.
But it's positive stuff there, but I don't care to ask about that. Like, okay, like, oh, Wale, people love you.
We gravitate towards negativity.
We do.
Absolutely. I really don't understand. I as I was leaving Rock Nation, that was like the last thing. Like, I almost stumped the class with the question. Like, what am I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got good records. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm consistent. Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? Like, you don't think I want to be more liked? Of course I do. I care that people, like, feel the way about me. Like, I care. I'm sensitive. I care. Like, I let you know I care. But what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you write a song, like, Go to Salvation, and it go, phew. I bet you check YouTube right now, it's probably got, like, 200,000 views. That's not okay with me.
So as a man, forget the label, forget the management, as just an artist, what do you think you're missing? Like, when you're looking in the mirror and you
I just don't think it's, like, yeah, it's just like the likable thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the funny thing is, growing up, like, I was always liked, because I played sports, always had the J's, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't the dude that was corny, you know what I'm saying, ever, like, I was the dude that ain't never smiled, but I always had friends, so it was like, coming in this, and like, people being able to attack you and just be like, I don't like it, I don't know why, but I just don't like it, it's weird to me, but like I said last time, I'm dealing with it. Like, I'll come out and sell my 200,000 and still be in the top 10 every year.
Will you ask other artists to tweet your release date?
What you mean?
Like Meek asked you?
This guy's being an ass.
Have you tweeted Stalley's release date?
Yeah, Ohio coming. You put me on the spot. Soon. This month.
Have you tweeted Rick Ross's release date?
Everybody.
Do you tweet that Omarion's on Love and Hip Hop every Monday?
Yes. Yes. No. I don't know.
Wale, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Main chick. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to those rumors. We're talking breakups.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is the Rumor Report.
Gossip.
The hottest and the latest gossip.
Calm down.
Get up to date with Angela Yee.
All right, let's talk about another breakup. Kylie and Tyga allegedly were messing with each other before he split with Black China.
Who the hell is Kylie?
Kylie Jenner.
Oh.
Let me get to that. She is only 17 years old, by the way. And allegedly, you know, they were friends first, and Black China thought that was like her little sister. They were all at Kim Kardashian's wedding. But allegedly, Tyga and Kylie are now a couple. They've been spotted out and about by many people, you know, holding hands and everything. And I guess, is 17 legal?
In California, probably. It's legal in a lot of states, though.
Yeah, but how old is Tyga?
24. So, yeah, I guess it was kind of a shock that they all used to hang out together, and she was like the little sister. They were at her Sweet 16 and everything, and now he's dating her.
See, I think 24 and 17 is a little bit much, because you always got to think, 7-year-old. Think of a 7-year-old boy touching a kid that ain't even here. That's 0.
I don't think that's how you
know
know
what I'm saying?
What are you talking
That's odd.
about?
Like, think 7 is too much.
What about Jay-Z and Beyonce? Aren't they like 6, 7 apart?
Yeah.
And what about
But
when Miley
Beyonce's
Cyrus, when she
30-something.
was younger, she was dating a lot of way older guys.
Yeah, but, you know, when you're 30-something and your mate is 10 years older than you, yeah. But 17 and 24, that's a bit much. Think about a 7-year-old and a newborn.
Oh, I think 17 and 24 is too much.
Well,
okay.
she already has breast implants.
So what? What does that mean?
She's probably more mature than most 17-year-olds.
Man.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I do think it's disgusting, though. I definitely think it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's get back to Amber Rose and Wiz Khalifa. She has filed for a divorce from him. She's convinced that he's been a serial cheater for months. And allegedly, according to sources, she wanted to join him on tour, but he kept coming up with excuses as why she couldn't go. Now, we talked to Wiz, and here's what he had to say about these rumors.
How do you and Amber fly under the radar to where it's never any headlines about drama in your relationship? You see it with J and B, T.I. and Tiny, Kanye and Kim, but never Amber and Wiz are having problems.
Well, those are public relationships, so they're like sitcoms. Our relationship isn't public.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Because people pay attention to it, but we don't got like PRs for our relationship. You bring that type of attention to yourself, and we don't bring that. Every couple goes through stuff, you know what I mean?
Everybody.
And there's times where we argue, and there's times where, you know, there's situations where it's like, all right, we just got to come back together and get this thing like where we have it, what it's supposed to be. But nobody will ever know that because we're a real couple.
Putting it out there. Well, now we know.
That was just last month.
Damn it, man.
Life comes at you
Just
fast.
last week, she was twerking to his music on Instagram.
That's what I said.
What happened?
Yeah, they were just together.
All right, well, they do have a prenup, though, and she's not challenging that prenup, but she is trying to get full custody. And that prenup does give her spousal support and everything, so I guess she probably feels like it's fair. Or, as some people think, she might have something else lined up. People are also saying that she's been dating Nick Cannon, who is her manager as well, and he is newly single also.
You're going to see her working a lot. You're going to see her hosting a lot more. You're going to see her doing more magazines again.
Amber Rose back on the trail.
Shut up.
Amber Rose back in these streets.
Well, you know, you put her in the whole Hall of Fame. We took her out. She's chilling now, right?
Amber, you better watch your baby the next couple months, okay? That whole Hall of Fame pass can be revoked.
All right, well, that is your rumor
We took you
report.
out, but you can get back in.
I'm Angela Yee.
All right, Miss Yee. Charlagmane, who you giving that donkey to?
Donkey today is going to be a double donkey. It's going 75% ESPN, 25% Bill Simmons. I'll tell you 4 after the hour.
Okay. Keep it locked. Donkey today's up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Here's my Beavers.
Oh, man, this dude is a fool. He gotta be an idiot. When you're being an ass, he's gonna let you know. It's the Donkey Today with Charlagmane Tha God on the Breakfast Club.
Yes, Donkey Today for Thursday, September 25th is a double donkey. It's 75% ESPN and 25% to Bill Simmons. Now, if you haven't heard, Bill Simmons has been suspended by ESPN for 3 weeks because of these comments he made about Roger Goodell on his podcast.
I just think not enough is being made out of the fact that they knew about the tape and they knew it was on it. Yeah. Goodell, if he didn't know what was on that tape, he's a liar. I'm just saying it. He is lying. I think that dude is lying. If you put him up on a lie detector test, that guy would fail.
But
for all these people to pretend they didn't know is such f***ing bullshit. It really is. It's such f***ing bullshit. And for him to go on that press conference and pretend otherwise, I was so insulted. I really hope somebody calls me or emails me and says I'm in trouble for anything I say about
No,
Roger
I don't.
Goodell,
I think it's
because
pretty
if
safe.
one person says that to me, I'm going public. You leave me alone.
We
The
may have to
commissioner's a
bleep.
liar, and I get to talk about that on my podcast. Thank
There you go.
Please, call me and say I'm in trouble. I dare you.
So ESPN, let me get this straight. You suspended Bill Simmons for saying what everybody and their mama has already said and is still saying about Roger Goodell. Yes, Roger Goodell knows the truth to what happened in this Ray Rice situation, and he is clearly not telling it to us. Yes, he lied. I gave him Donkey today a couple of weeks ago for that alone. So what did Bill Simmons say wrong? He's a sports journalist commenting on a sports issue, and he didn't even make those comments on ESPN. He made them on his podcast. So what's the problem? Okay, I've heard worse things said on ESPN this week, but I don't see nobody getting suspended for that. For example, Ray Lewis in reference to this damn Ray Rice situation when he said some things you can cover up, some things you can't. I don't want to hear that from somebody who was connected to a double homicide. Okay, that sounds pretty crazy. All right, coming from a guy who was arrested in connection to 2 murders, but that didn't warrant a suspension. So why is Bill Simmons being suspended for saying what everybody has already said about Roger Goodell? Now, I told you that ESPN is getting 75% of this Donkey of the day. The other 25% is going to Bill Simmons. Simply because, bruh, yes, we have freedom of speech, but the people you work for have the freedom to suspend or fire you if they don't like said speech. So when you freely express your speech, you can't say things like this, bruh.
I really hope somebody calls me or emails me and says I'm in trouble for anything I say about
No,
Roger
I don't.
Goodell,
I think it's
because
pretty
if
safe.
one person says that to me, I'm going public. You leave me alone.
We
The
may have to
commissioner's a
bleep.
liar, and I get to talk about that on my podcast. Thank
There you go.
Please, call me and say I'm in trouble. I dare you.
Wow. Bill Simmons, you can't dare the company that you work for to do something to you, okay? One thing most personalities learn the hard way is you are not bigger than the brand. Nobody is bigger than the brand. And if you don't realize that, they will remind you quick. Okay, y'all know I like to run my mouth, and I encourage everybody to exercise their freedom of speech. Just know it's consequences of what comes with freedom of speech, okay, on all levels. And when you express your free speech and then dare the company to do something about it, you have an occupational death wish. Give ESPN and Bill Simmons the biggest hee-haw, please. Trust me.
So ESPN got 75%?
Yes.
Okay.
And Bill the other 25%.
Okay.
Trust me. You know, I've been doing radio 16 years. Been fired 4 times, okay? You walk a fine line expressing your freedom of speech. So the last thing you want to do is dare the company you work for to do something.
Absolutely. I agree.
Okay? I dare
nothing.
you. Call me, I dare you.
Nope.
Okay, Bill. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I still get nervous every time my boss calls just to say hello. I see her name, I'm like, uh-oh. I gotta think, what did we do today?
I dare you.
Yeah.
I dare you to do something to me.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. See you in 3 weeks, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir. When we come back, it's Ask Yee time. You need advice, relationship advice, or any type of advice, call Yee right now, 800-585-1051.
Or you could always email us, breakfastclubam@gmail.com.
Whatever it may be, call it now. She'll help you out. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Hello, who's this?
Amber.
Amber, what's your question for Yee? It's Ask Yee, ask her anything.
Okay, I have a question. Why is it that men nowadays only want females who don't have nothing going on?
Did this just happen to you? You had a boyfriend and he got with somebody that has nothing going on?
Everybody I meet, like either they just want sex in a relationship or they just want to be friends. But the good guys got females that's doing everything, like in the club every weekend, don't have a job, and
Maybe the guys that you're talking about just aren't mature enough yet to be in a real relationship. But maybe I also think that sometimes guys like girls that are just available, but it gets old quick.
Right.
You know, so my advice to you is go ahead, let them go have those women. Those aren't the guys you want. They're not mature enough to be in a relationship where they can see a woman as somebody who is equal, intelligent, who they can't just do whatever they want to. Sometimes guys like to be with women because they could walk all over them, do whatever they want because they know what's she going to do, leave them?
Right, because she needs him, right?
Exactly. And, you know, it's hard to date a woman that's very independent, that has a lot going on. So my advice to you is if you want to meet somebody who's in that same space that you're in, you need to get with somebody that's a bit more mature.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Just be careful about the guys that you're attracting.
Hello, who's this?
This is Maggie.
Maggie, you having some problems? You need some Yee help?
I do.
All right, holla at her. Go ahead.
I am currently 4.5, going on 5 months pregnant.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
That's the baby maker in the room. Envy.
So I am pregnant by a man who is an ex-famous athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw each other for quite some time, and everything was great. And we never used protection. From the first time we slept together, he knew I wasn't on birth control. And as soon as I got pregnant, he just flipped the script. And it was
Shut up, Charlagmane.
Of course.
Does he have other kids?
He does.
How many?
He has 3.
By how many different women?
By 2 different women.
Who does he play for?
Does he take care of those kids?
He does.
Okay.
Who does he play for? He don't care about you, so you might as well tell us.
Now, listen, were you guys in a real relationship? Like that was your man, or were you just sleeping with him and he was doing whatever he wants?
I would say we were just sleeping together, but we were dating. So we weren't like, it wasn't just a mess around. We were dating. We would go out. Like, everybody knew about us. We were on each other's social networks, so people knew about us.
Okay, now the question is, were you dating anybody else, or were you exclusive with him?
I was exclusive.
Okay, so now you're pregnant, which he should have known could happen, as he's done 3 times in the past before.
Right.
And now he's just, is he acting like the baby's not his, or is he just not trying to mess with you like that?
No, he has never once denied that the child was his, but he is just like, I don't want anything to do with you or a child. And
well, that's too bad, boo-boo, because it's your child, so you're going to have something to do with it.
But my question is, I never was with this man for his money. I've never asked him for anything. I'm very successful on my own. But everyone is now telling me that I need to be the gold digger type and take him to the cleaners.
No, and I wouldn't say that you need to do that, but you do need to make sure that you have an understanding. I think the best thing is if you can get along with your child's father, if possible. You do need to make sure your child is taken care of. Now, I don't know about taking him to the cleaners or anything like that, but, you know, maybe you two can amicably come to something where you can say, okay, something that's fair because you do take care of yourself.
$50,000 a month.
Shut up.
If you tell me who the guy is, I'll tell you exactly what you should be getting. Who is the guy?
No, I'm not that type of person.
But at the rate he's going,
I don't want to do all that.
At the rate that he's going to run out of money fast. He keeps having all these kids by different women.
Tell me the sport.
Well, I will say that his children, like, this is the first child he's had in quite some time. Like, his children, and I have children too, they're all older, so we're kind of like starting over again a decade later. So
all right, well, maybe he's just scared or whatever, but he needs to step up to the plate. And if he doesn't, you need to take him to court. This is your child. It's not about you.
I agree.
All right, good
well,
luck.
thank you,
Hopefully
Yee.
he comes around.
Good luck. I ask Yee, you need advice, relationship advice. Call Yee right now, 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We're in the middle of Ask Yee. If you need advice or any type of advice, relationship advice, Yee got you. 800-585-1051. What's your name, bro?
Juno.
Yo, what's your question for Yee, man?
Oh, my girl don't give me
Okay. She never has? She doesn't.
Man, would you wake up, man?
She doesn't know how?
She act like she ain't ready yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Stop dating 12-year-olds.
Are you harassing her about it? Do you go down on her?
I have before.
You have before, but you don't really do it.
Oh, not really.
Sound like you're boring in bed, man.
Yeah, I mean, how do you expect her to do something when you don't even seem enthusiastic about it?
I mean, I have like 3 times, and I ain't doing it no more.
Why, you're not doing it no more because she hasn't done it for you?
Yeah.
Do you wash yourself? Are you musty down there?
Nah.
You sound like you musty.
Listen, you can't harass somebody to do something because that's gonna make her not want to do it, right?
Yeah.
You got to make her feel like she wants to do it.
Okay.
Oh, man, you sound like a wall, man. You probably, you know what? Have a good luck, man.
You sound like your penis is limp anyway.
And very small.
Right. Envy.
Sorry.
Why do you care?
I mean, I don't. It just, anyway. Hello,
What
who's
does a
this?
guy with a small penis sound like?
Hello, who's this?
He sounds like this. Hello, who's this?
This is Giovanni from Jersey.
Giovanni, you got a question for Yee?
Yes. All right. Listen, Mr. Yee. By the way, I just want to say, Charlagmane, you the truth. Angela Lee, I love your insight. Envy, man, you need to put on for Poppies. You need to have some funnier jokes for these guys because they keep getting on you. But that's nothing.
Now, Giovanni, what's your question?
It's just because I'm light-skinned, man.
Yeah, it is, man. Put on for the Poppies. All right. My question is... all right.
That's a joke within itself that you think he's a poppy.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, listen, can I get to my question, please?
Go ahead.
You the one that was over-talking.
I'm sorry. All right, listen. I have this girl, and she's going on 3 months pregnant. It's mine, of course, but it was just a little flame. She was my woman crush Wednesday. And she kind of turned me off, so I just stopped dealing with her. Then she hit me with that 5-week late text, and I'm like, listen, we can't do this. I tried to, convince her to get an abortion because I use protection, but the condom broke. And she said she's on birth control. So when I woke up in the morning, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. We was drunk, hungover. I'm like, I need to go to CVS to get this morning after pill. Let's go. We out. She's like, I'm on birth control.
And now you guys are having a baby.
Gotcha.
If she is pregnant and you get a DNA test and it does turn out to be your baby, then yes, you have to live up to your responsibility as a parent. There's nothing less that you can do than that. You got to at least be a good father to your child. Nobody's saying you have to be with this woman. So even if you feel like you don't love her and you don't want to be with her, that's fine, but you still got to be a father.
Good luck, Giovanni.
Sheesh.
All right, ask Ye, 800-585-1051. If you have questions, you can always email Ye, breakfastclubam@gmail.com. Now, Yeezy.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up.
Let's do some good news, okay? For once, I'll tell you what, basketball player just donated $1 million to After School Matters.
Right, no, but good. That's a good deed, but good news don't bring ratings. Okay, continue.
In Chicago.
Stop it. That's good. And what else we got?
All right, and I'll tell you who is checking his wife's cell phone constantly so much that she had to get a side phone.
There you go. Now you talk.
Oh, my goodness.
And shout out to Baller Alert, by the way. They just did a post on me, making me a ballerific woman. So I appreciate the love.
Rumors up next. Breakfast Club, good morning. Chris Brown, Usher, Rick Ross. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God.
Can I say happy birthday to one of my best friends, Santi Gold? Today's her birthday.
Hey, Santi. How's that little baby she got over there?
Oh, he's so cute, Radic.
Hey, Santi, little Radic.
Radic?
Yes.
What's that mean?
What do you mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean?
I don't know what it means. That's his name.
Okay.
All right.
What does Leonard mean?
It don't mean Radic, which sounds a lot like Ratchet and Ratchet.
It does not sound like Ratchet.
Yeah, okay.
My goodness.
Radic.
All right. Well, let's get into these rumors. Let's talk about positivity. Somebody giving away $1 million.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is the Rumor Report.
Gossip.
This is the latest gossip. Get up to date with Angela Yee.
Man, shout out to Derrick Rose. You know, he's from Chicago. He was the youngest, most valuable player in NBA history. And now he has donated $1 million to After School Matters. It's a nonprofit dedicated to developing outside-of-school apprenticeship programs to help Chicago public high school students get their passions going for art, sciences, sports, technology, all of that, for continuing education.
Derrick Rose might need to enroll in that himself. Did you see when he gave that MVP speech?
Shut up. He gets nervous.
Stop it. He got a lot. But
nervous. He does listen to the show, so shout out to Derrick Rose.
Yeah, shout out to Derrick Rose.
That's a great thing. $1 million.
That's great.
In Chicago, where they really need it. And we always talk about, I was going to do something for Chicago. Well, Derrick Rose.
He could have donated a little more. He balling.
Shut up. He also built that park in Chicago for the kids.
He's doing a lot for his community.
It's great. I think it's great.
Nah, salute to D-Rose. I'm just hating.
I know you are. All right, now let's talk about Kanye West. Allegedly, Kim Kardashian had to get a secret second cell phone because he goes through her phone all the time. Now, she offered to let him check her phone every now and then, so they have this total honesty policy. But apparently, he's checking it every single night, looking at everything. So she had to go ahead and get another phone. I mean, she might be talking about private things with her friends that maybe she doesn't want him to know. You know, maybe talking to her little sister about Tyga. Maybe you don't want Kanye all in the mix. And
Kanye, relax, dog. Everybody done seen your wife naked, so it don't even matter. Like,
again, right?
Relax, man.
All right, Kanye also just recently bought a new car. You heard about this, Envy?
No. What kind of car?
A $2 million Bugatti Veyron. You know what that is?
Yeah. It's way out of my price range.
It's $2.4 million.
It's a little less than that, but yeah, he got that as well, about 1.8.
It's black and gray, can go as fast as 270 miles per hour. So it's the fastest street legal production car available on the market today.
Yeah, Flo Rida has one. T-Pain had one at one time. Birdman has one.
Sheesh.
Congratulations.
They all spending over $2 million on a car?
Congratulations to all them rich Negroes.
A little less than that.
All right, and last but not least, we got to talk about Omari Hardwick from Being Mary Jane. Now, fans were calling his wife ugly.
I saw that. That was cruel.
That's not nice at all. He's married to publicist Jennifer Fouch since 2012. People were just going in. They said she looks like Jeremy Scott. They said she looks like a character from... Somebody said Omari Hardwick's wife is ugly AF, but maybe she has an amazing personality.
I think they were just hating because she's white.
You know, and because he's a sex symbol,
People are foul.
Yeah, they're so foul. But he did respond. He said, I wish all of you could experience celebrity for a week to understand the level of ugly in certain diseases called human beings. I thought it was ugly losing my son. I thought it was ugly losing my brother at 45 and sister at 33, all within a 3-year span. Ugly of hate is a portion of cancer immeasurable. Social media has aided in the hate of my generation of public figures versus those before us. And he went on to say, I want to personally thank all of you who have only loved, supported, properly challenged me, and recognized God's truth of my existence. And those I would die and kill for, I love you back. I root for you all. So he went on.
I only saw one pic of the chick, but I mean, even if she
in a couple.
Even if she is ugly, shouldn't you applaud the man for not
being ugly?
I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying, even if you think she's ugly, shouldn't you applaud the man for not being superficial?
Well, she's not ugly anyway, and why do I care what his wife looks like anyway? You know, she's actually not ugly at all. But maybe it was one picture that didn't look as great. But I don't know. This one is nice.
All them pretty single girls hating. All them pretty girls that don't have a man on hating on social media on old Amari.
All right, and that is your rumor report.
Oh, and fellas, also remember from 9 to 10 p.m. tonight is our purge.
Scandal.
Yes, we can get away with whatever we want because our ladies won't be paying us any attention.
Scandal starts tonight.
Stop the music. Scandal season 4 premieres tonight.
Scandal's back? How I didn't hear Scandal's
You didn't
back.
know about this?
Clearly you don't care.
You must not have been
Scandal's back?
Online or listening to
This is a tough one because my Giants play and then Scandal's back. Well, I guess I got to...
you only like the Giants sometimes.
So you can either watch the bitch Olivia Pope or all them bitches called the New York Giants. Take your poison.
I'm going to watch the bitch Olivia Pope. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to watch Olivia Pope tonight. I'm watching Scandal. I'll DVR the
Fellas,
Giants.
just know that's our purge hour. We can do whatever we want for 60 minutes because our ladies won't be paying us no attention.
All right, Mix is up next. Let me know what you want to hear. The People's Choice Mix, 800-585-1051 at DJ Envy on that Instagram or that Twitter. Follow me. Make your request. I got you. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yep, Charlagmane Tha God here, the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Salute to my man Wale for coming through. Now, if you don't know, Wale is dark-skinned with light-skinned tendencies. If he was to get a chemical peel, he'd actually be waffle-colored underneath. But we like that guy because he's very honest, just like this show is. And you can see that honesty every morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on Revolt TV. It's The Breakfast Club. Peace.